Welcome to PWCI this week. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, and this is our tribute show to the late Markus Crane. First, we're leading off with a match where Markus Crane was the villain. Things might be a little awkward leading off with a match with Markus being the bad guy.
Oh, I'm a stalker, huh?
What side of the bed did you get up on this morning?
Anyway, Markus Crane passed away on December the 27th, 2021. We had that in the year in review show for 2021. Markus Crane had emergency brain surgery in late 2019. He had to stop wrestling entirely. Spent a year trying to recover, made one final return to the ring in April of 2021, and that ended up being his final match.
Second participant.
Markus Crane. I mean, there will be questions as to what brought his life to an end at the age of 33, but that will be for another edition of this program. I am doing a news episode at some relatively soon. It's in the works, so that will be a segment on that program when it is done. So we are back in 2012 in Waynesville, Illinois, and
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall. There is no time limit for today's bouts. Introducing first, to my right, fighting out of Blackgate, South Carolina, 179 pounds, Markus Crane. And his opponent, to my left, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 175 pounds, Davey Vega.
okay, so this was 10 years ago, almost. 2012, in August. Davey Vega is still an active professional wrestler. These days, teams with Matt Fidget as the besties in the world. It's one of the fall festivals out in Central Illinois. Waynesville, out in the middle, kind of out in the country. The referee is Luke Roberts. Colin Nibble tie up into the corner. Markus Crane wrestled for basically everywhere. He did not limit himself to just the Midwest. He
Hey, shut up, Johnny Depp.
by the way, he kind of looked like Johnny Depp.
Hey, you shut up! Shut up!
Wah, wah, wah.
Don't tell me to shut up!
Hey, Markus, shut up.
Of course, back then, 10 years ago, Markus Crane was talking a lot of trash, so I had to return fire for him. But anyway, Markus Crane was trained by Chris Harrow and Matt Tremont way back when. Many wrestling archive sites will claim that his wrestling debut was in 2009, but he actually started much earlier than that in Rock Island, Illinois, and wrestled for Scott County Wrestling first. That's where he originally started to become a professional wrestler.
My ass better now! Come on, Vega!
Crane talking trash. Big chop on Davey Vega. Into the corner, another shot. Snapmare and drop kick to the back. Goes right for the cover. And only a 2 count.
Come on, Vega. Come on.
I can beat both of them.
Markus Crane
Watch. No, that was
choke in the corner. Referee almost got to 5, and that would have been disqualification. Crane, one of his early championships was the Great American Wrestling Central States title. That was right before he moved out to train under Chris Harrow. Once he got done, made his way back to Midwest. A number of tag titles. Dan Lawrence in AEW. Dreamwave with Alex Castle. And senton misses by Markus Crane, and Vega chops away. Another chop. Crane also held a number of hardcore championships. Crane swing and a miss. No swing and a miss. Full Nelson! Dropped him. This may be it. Kick out. Full Nelson into a power bomb. Crane measuring Davey Vega. Back to his feet, charges the corner, and nobody home. And Vega, drop kick to the face. Cover, and that's it.
Good night.
The winner, Davey Vega.
4 minutes flat. That was a quick one. Well, we have more to come in honoring Markus Crane, a look back and remembering seeing some unaired footage on this program. It's never been posted on the net that we know of, but we got a couple more matches next. We'll be going to IWA Mid-South, and then we will finish up with a match from Dreamwave Wrestling. It's a kind of a good, decent selection of matches from Markus Crane's career. Of course, Markus Crane got way into the ultra hardcore wrestling, but we're not going to show any ultra hardcore on this program. But we're going to take a quick break. We are going to take a look at this weekend's schedule. Well, Markus Crane does not need any music to hit the ring, as this particular event, IWA Mid-South, in 2010, Markus Crane did Prince of the Death matches first. Way back when.
His opponent is from Peoria, Illinois. Please welcome Kyle Rich.
Crane would do several ultra hardcore King of the Death match tournaments. And
Somebody sing for me.
good grief. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I saw a highlight reel of Markus Crane's exploits. And I don't think I'd ever want to, I just don't want to see that style of wrestling. It is pretty gory and a lot of glass, a lot of barbed wire over his career. And some of that was done in this very building. Of course, this is a straight up.
This is IWA Mid-South, right? So chances are, we're all a little Looney Tunes, right?
Kyle Rich taking on Markus Crane in this match from May of 2010. Rowdy Robbie McCann, your referee. Now several promotions ran in here. NGW for one, and that's Kyle Rich's home promotion. Or was home promotion until his primary promotion he was identified with. Of course, Kyle Rich did not stay in just the Peoria area. NGW, then Sky Pro Wrestling, aka Great American Wrestling. There's a chop. This was the Bellevue Plaza Gymnasium, and this is the only part of it that's still standing. The rest of the, what was a former school, was demolished. Kyle Rich in 2021 is retired as Rich goes over the top, gets a kick from Markus Crane, and Crane pretty unorthodox over his career. Suplex on the floor. I don't believe there's, well, there is countouts at IWA Mid-South, but axe handle from Crane. Ooh. Into the post. I don't know exactly when Markus Crane had his brain surgery in 2019, but it was in December, and not too much longer, not too long after doing well, he had some death matches towards the latter months of 2019, which necessitated the brain surgery. There's a camel clutch. Oh. Is he digging in the eyeballs or something? I thought was calling for a break, but Kyle Rich standing up with Crane and drops him backward. It's the latter years of Markus Crane when he became more of a national deathmatch wrestler. Of course, he did Game Changer Wrestling. He also did Crimson Crown Wrestling, H2O, No Peace Underground, where he won the hardcore title multiple times. He also did Pro Wrestling Trainwreck, which is run by the son of Ian Rotten. Of course, that organization has been highly controversial. gotten headlines for all the wrong reasons. There's a running drop kick by Markus. And stands on the gut of Kyle Rich. That hurt. Some of the matches he did is like glass board, fluorescent light tubes. I mean, it's not the kind of wrestling I want to see, but I've never exactly gotten the allure of that deathmatch wrestling, the ultra hardcore stuff. This is an interesting form of an abdominal stretch. Kyle Rich breaks out of it. Off the ropes. And, caught him! Drills him! Form of a brain buster. Not quite, but like I said, we'll question circumstances regarding Markus Crane's passing on a future edition of the program, but tonight is a night to mourn and remember. And power slam by Kyle Rich. Referee Robbie McCann counts 2. Last segment of the program, it will be a match from Dreamwave Wrestling back in 2014. December of 2014. There's live commentary on that match, so I will check out with that segment. Running boot misses the target, and a super kick from Markus Crane. Goes for the cover and pulls him up. Getting away that easy. He spits on him. I do not recommend ever pulling up an opponent. It's one thing to deal more punishment, but I know what Kyle Rich is capable of, and now Kyle Rich is making him pay. Forearm shots. Sends him for the ride. Swing and miss. Crane. Sunset flip. Loses it. Not a sunset flip, but basically a backslide. It only got one count and then dropped him face first, but now locks in a submission hold. He's wanting Kyle Rich to tap here. Got too close to the ropes. And Markus Crane starting to freak. Slap to the face. Another slap to the face. Spin kick. Misses. Kyle Rich tries to sunset. Tries to roll him up. There's a small package. 2, 3, and that was a bit of a fast count there. Lightning fast. But your winner is the phenomenal Kyle Rich in 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Here at IWA Mid-South in 2010, and Markus Crane trying to pull the belt off of Ryan McCann. Ryan McCann doesn't want him to take it, but Kyle Rich steps in. He got the belt off, and now choking Kyle Rich with that belt. And yes, Kyle Rich can get, or Markus Crane gets pretty crazy, and there is Ryan Phoenix, who later referred to himself as Waylon Beck, but That was his persona in IWA Mid-South, and the Hooligans come out. They were a big part of IWA Mid-South back in the teens, and Neil Diamond Cutter comes out. Neil Diamond Cutter has been at odds with the Hooligans some of the time during their run at IWA Mid-South. But Markus Crane throwing a tantrum, going out the loser. We'll be right back.
If you've ever wanted to be in the professional wrestling business, here's your chance now. Contact Pinfall Academy at 217-670-5151 or at pinfallacademy@gmail.com, located at 1320 South 11th Street, Springfield, Illinois. At Pinfall Academy, you can learn to be a wrestler, referee, valet, manager. Anything having to do with professional wrestling, we'll teach you how to get it done. Pinfall Academy, will you be our next star?
Final match on this program as we remember the late Markus Crane as he teams up with Alex Castle at Dreamwave Wrestling in LaSalle, Peru back in December of 2014, and they take on the debuting team of David Starr and JT Dunn as we close out this edition of PWCI this week. And I check out as our commentators Iggy Kowalski and Zach Braxton call the action.
Well, Iggy Kowalski, obviously Helter Skelter, the team of the Markus Crane Experience, and Alex Castle playing a little bit of mind games on the Juicy Product, taking their place as the first entrance into this contest. But the Juicy Product, this is their Dreamwave debut. And let me tell you, this has been one of the most impressive tag teams on the independent wrestling scene over the past year.
Well, you know, here at Fight Before Christmas, like you said, they can't do psychological games to take advantage of the situation. But this is the Fight Before Christmas, and this is part of our Dreamwave Tag Team Tournament.
Absolutely.
And we're going to see a lot of tag teams tonight. The tournament's going to really wind down to what it's all about tonight here at the Fight Before Christmas.
There's a lot of tag team matches happening tonight. But the winner of this contest is at the ultimate competitive disadvantage. They will wrestle later tonight against Candice LeRae and Joey Ryan. And right now, JT Dunn makes the tag to the product, David Starr. Interesting to note, David Starr saying he wants to wrestle the Markus Crane Experience. That tattoo on his thigh says exactly that. This is a former amateur wrestler standout. And he's in there with the Markus Crane Experience, one of the most eccentric men in wrestling today.
Well, it's funny you say eccentric. It's more than eccentric. The one of the most unexpected men in the Dreamwave roster and the independent scene. Markus Crane Experience, you cannot dictate what he's going to do. Every match is a mystery. This man is somebody not to be reckoned with. You can't plan for the Markus Crane Experience.
Oh, blind tag by JT Dunn, the self-proclaimed savior of professional wrestling. Up and over by Markus Crane. Crane with a knee to the back, knee to the face by Alex Castle. Flashback by Markus Crane, goes for the cover. And JT Dunn's able to get the shoulder up at 2.
Well, I'll tell you, we look back at the tag team tournament as such superstars, great talent. There's a deserving shot on the line right there.
Oh! Wasn't sure if there was a blind tag there or not, but David Starr with the drop down. JT Dunn goes for the cover. And the Markus Crane Experience kicks out. Alex Castle got flatlined by the product, David Starr. And now another tag by the Juicy Product. Double team snapmare sends Markus Crane down. Lucha roll by the product. Double drop kick. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. Had that 3/4 Nelson, only gets a 1 count as Markus Crane's able to get out of it.
Say the Markus Crane Experience in complete trouble right now. The product just dominating this matchup. trying to take control, trying to win this tournament, and make a mainstay spot here at Dreamwave and the fight before Christmas.
The Markus Crane experience, trying anything that he can to try and get the advantage here. He was pulling on the chest hair at David Starr there. David Starr hits the ropes. Oh, the self-proclaimed king of taunts. David Starr strutting his stuff around the ring. Oh, Markus Crane, lateral press. Only gets a 2 count. Ducks the line to David Starr, and he makes the tag to his older brother, Alex Castle. Shoulder block by Castle. Sends David Starr out of the ring the hard way.
And Castle finally in action, been biting at the trying to get control of this matchup.
The Juice gets caught with a clothesline and then a big boot to the face. Greco-Roman knuckle lace by Helter Skelter. The Markus Crane experience, assisted dive to the outside. Kick to the solar plexus, knee to the face. Into the fall-away slam by Alex Castle. And the Juice kicks out at 2.
Say the Juicy Product at double odds on this. They're in the tournament, and it's a big, big matchup for them in the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, this is their Dreamwave Wrestling debut, and what a coup it would be to knock off the former Dreamwave Tag Team Champions, a team that has a victory over every tag team in this division.
But the one bit disadvantage, the winner of this matchup actually has to compete later again. I mean, come on, you give it your all in your first match. What do you have left for the second?
Very
competitors that have already decorated champion.
Alex Castle throwing himself to the wind here. JT Dunn looking for a dive. Had Markus Crane scouted, meets him with a kick to the face. Hoon and Kenrana take over to the floor. And the JT Dunn is feeling it. The Juicy Product, they are bringing it here at the fight before Christmas, Iggy Kowalski.
Well, I'm telling you, remember, the winner of this matchup goes on. I'm like, what can you have left? There's a big disadvantage of a winner in this situation.
Oh, JT Dunn goes the springboard in. Crane catches him with a knee strike. And then a springboard knee strike. And JT Dunn kicks out at 2 yet again.
I mean, Helter Skelter is completed himself. They've shown it. They have what it takes to be champions. They have former champions.
They've been together for a little over 2 years now. Obviously, under the circumstances they got brought together were not the best.
No, they started out very reluctant, but somehow they tweaked it, and they became a dominant force in the tag team division.
David Starr following behind. Oh, palm strike to the back of the head. Double kicks into the deadlift Northern Light suplex by David Starr. Splash by Markus Crane. Kick to the head by JT Dunn. Only a 2 count for the man known as that new knockout kid, JT Dunn. Oh, he pulls off that elbow pad. I know what he's looking for here. He's stalking his prey, charges it up. Crane ducks the rolling elbow. Ripcord knee strike, hooks him. The Dream Eater by Markus Crane stacks him up with the cover. 2, Helter Skelter advances.
And your winners, Helter Skelter.
Well, what a victory it is for the Markus Crane experience and Alex Castle as they defeat the Juicy Product and advance to the next round of the #1 contender tag team title tournament.